Ugo, I'm waiting for you. Don't waste time.
Find the sum of the square of 9 and the square root of 9.
Okay, the square of 9 and the square root of 9. So what is the square of 9?
I'm coming.
Ugo, what's the square of 9?
3.
Square of 9.
Oh, square of 9, 81.
What is the square root of 9?
3.
So 81 plus 3 is what?
84.
Was that what you got as your answer?
Yes.
Okay. On to the next one, number 7.
Number 7. What is
You
square? What is square of 2 pi check mark A?
2 pi check mark. What do you mean? Minus. Is that what I'm calling check? Look at what I'm annotating. Is that what is there?
No.
So is that what I'm calling check mark? That is square root now.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm going straight up. Is it square root line?
Of course now. That one too is square root.
See what they
that
did.
One is square root. So it is the same thing. It's also square root. It's also square root. I'm telling you now. Just take. So they ask you for what? The square of all this, right? Okay, now please look at what I'm going to do. Please don't annotate again. Just pay attention. You will get it. Now, when they ask you for square of something like this, let me put this one in a circle so that you know that it's not part of the question. Now, when they ask you for square of something like this, they're simply saying put a bracket around everything first, and then put what? Square outside. That's what they're asking for. Okay, but I'm not done. Now, the next thing you're supposed to do is to ask yourself, what is the power of each of them inside? As far as I'm concerned, there are 3 items here. The first item is the number 2, and it is multiplying by another number, pi. You know that pi is 22 over 7, right? The number. So don't allow the fact that it's not looking like a number to mislead you. It's a number. Then here we now have another. It's a letter representing a number. In this case, that third item is what? A. So there are 3 items here, or 3, data, or 3 numbers. Now, the next question you ask yourself is, what is their power? Now, I'm going to show you their real power. Watch. The power of 2 there, as far as I'm concerned, is 1. In mathematics, when you don't write the power, the assumption is what? That it is what? 1. There is a multiplication sign there, even though it's not written there, but I'm putting it there so that you will remember that there's a multiplication sign there. The next thing you have is 5. Its power 2 is what? 1. Finally, the next thing you have is what? A. Well, guess what's the power of A? A's power is not 1. No. A's power is what? Half. Do you remember when I told you this thing before? That the square root of something is actually that thing raised to power half. Do you remember?
Yes.
Now, the next thing we're going to do is to put that our bracket around it. Don't forget there's a bracket, because that's what the question asked us to do, to find the square of that whole expression. So now I put my bracket and I put square there. What am I going to do? I'll apply something. I'm going to say something here. Please don't allow it to confuse you. But you will see it in JSS1, and you're not far from JSS1. You're already in year 5 as far as I'm concerned. And some people, I know some people who left primary school from year 4. Okay, so that means that what I'm introducing to you now, if you know it, there's nothing wrong with you knowing it. It's a JSS1 topic, but You should know it. So this topic is under indices. It's called indices in mathematics. Indices is the plural of index, okay, which is also
Interested.
another name for power. Indices. I'm writing it on the screen. Just watch what I'm writing. Indices. Indices. That's how it is spelled. Indices. And it is the plural of what? Index. And I said that index is
Index.
another name for, yes, another name for
Oh.
order. And order is another name for what? Power. Okay? Sorry,
Mhm.
index I meant to say, not index. Okay? So power, I'm writing all these words. Oh. Please make sure that you write it in your book. Oh. Uh-huh. That all these things I'm writing here, they all mean the same thing. Order. Okay? Okay, then the last word that means the same thing is exponentiation. All of them, they mean the same thing. Okay, but of course, you can use them in different contexts, but they mean the same thing. It just mean power. So that thing that you are doing 9 raised to power 2, which gave you 81, is still along the lines of this. Okay,
Expo.
yeah, exponentiation. Just look at it, you will see. I have a feeling you probably seen it somewhere. Exponentiation. All right, there we go. That's good. It's a long word, but it just means. Can you see that? Have you seen that word before? Exponentiation.
No.
Okay, okay, good. Don't worry, you see it. I'm sure. Very soon you will see a math book that will show you. Now, let me just stir your imagination a bit. Do you remember this acronym called BODMAS?
Yes.
What do you think the O in BODMAS means? What do you think the
Order.
O in? Thank you very much. Now, you know that there's another acronym that that goes side by side with BODMAS. And that's why I said that when you soon see it in the textbook, it's called PEMDAS. PEMDAS. It is, if I tell you that it is exactly the same thing, you just have to believe it because if you look at it very well, you too, you will see that they are actually the same. So I'm going to tell you what this one means in case you see it in a book. The P stands for parenthesis. And you remember from programming, parenthesis is the same thing as what? Bracket, is it not?
Uh-huh.
That's what,
And
can you
that's
tell me what? Yes, that's B. Thank you. So can you now guess what the E is? Can you guess what the E is?
um
If the P is another name for bracket, that's parenthesis, which is another bracket. Don't you think the E is another name for order?
uh-huh. But
Then
what
what do you
does
think that
E?
exponentiation?
Oh, exponentiation.
Yeah, that's what it means. Of course, I'm sure you know the remaining one. M is multiplication, D is division, A is addition,
Division.
I
A
is
is addition. S is subtraction.
yeah. So that's our work. Now, I said that this what the question that I'm trying to solve today is under the topic indices. And indices has some things known as laws. They're very
What
simple
you
laws that are
say?
shown. Indices. Can you hear me?
What you say?
Can you hear me, go?
No. Before
Turn
I
up your volume.
couldn't.
Turn up your volume.
My
Turn up your
volume is
can't hear me. You're not using earpiece. This is the advantage of earpiece. You would have heard me. But now you have an environment and it can be rowdy. So turn up your volume so that you will hear me.
my volume is full.
Okay. So
See?
please try and pay attention. Pay attention, please. You'll get it.
Okay.
There's no big deal in this thing. Now, indices has some laws. That's what I was trying to say. It has some laws. And the laws are very simple. Surprisingly simple. Now, I'm not going to show you all the, but as time goes on, I will be showing you the laws one by one. one of the laws, let me put it in a box here. Please, everything I'm writing down here, don't write it now because I'm still explaining. Write it in but you write it in your book. Please, just give me pay your full attention. One of the laws of indices says that if you have a number x or a base x and it is raised to power a, and then you now put that you now raise everything to another power b, that the answer is that writing that x, but this time you raise it to power a b. In other words, that's saying you should just simply multiply the powers. Period. Did you get that law? It's quite simple, isn't it?
Quite simple.
Thank you. All right, so let's apply the law. Are you ready? Now, let me show you an extension of the law. Okay, sorry, I'm not done. Let me work bigger. Let me show you an extension of the law. Just watch. The law also says that if you have x raised to power a and then y, no, don't shift it, don't shift it. Just leave your screen like that. It's okay. Leave your screen like that, Google. Don't worry. I can still see what I'm doing. And you have y raised to power b. And then everything is raised to power c. But it is equal to what? It's equal to x.
ABC.
No. X is, as I say, you should just listen. Don't worry, you will get it. And y is
C.
okay. Now, of course, the assumption is that what? You know that the relationship between x and y is what? Multiplication. Okay. The relationship between x and y is multiplication. Please take note that this first law is different from the second one. That's why I'm using that line to separate them. So please make sure that you write it in your book like this. You know, this is indices laws. Let me just write it at the top there, laws. Okay.
Of it.
All right. No, don't worry. You know that there are laws of indices because you write all these other ones in your book. Like I said here. So now let's apply the law. Are you ready? Can we apply the law? All right. So you know what it means. It means that it is the second law I just told you now that will work. So these two outside will now multiply all the powers inside. So 2 times 1 is what? 2. That will leave me with what? 2 raised to power what? 2 times what? 5 raised to power what? 2. Isn't it?
Yes.
Times what? A raised to power half times 2 is what? Half times 2 is what?
Yes.
Half times 2 is what? Google, this thing should not take you time now. Half times 2 is what? Multiply half. Half of 2 is what? Half times 2 is what? That's still saying the same thing. Half of 2 is what?
2.
Half of 2. Half times 2. Half of 2. Half times 2. Did you get that now?
What?
Thank you. Thank you. 1. So that will now leave me with the final answer. 2 raised to power 2, we already know is 4. 5 squared is 5 squared. No big deal. And finally, a raised to power 1 is as good as what? A. So that's your final answer. Sometimes in the book, they may write it like this. They may rearrange everything to be 4a 5
No,
squared. But guess what?
it's
That's
4 pi squared is squared. Therefore,
it
the answer is
can
not
be.
because the answers are 2 pi a, 2 pi a squared, 2 pi squared a, 4 pi squared a squared.
That's all.
Uh-huh.
And what it now means is that is then. You understand? Because if you do it like this, if this was the actual question, then what we did was correct. You understand? The only time that the A will also have a squared on it. Can you tell me what condition would be? What will make that A to have a squared on it? Can you guess?
If we are multiplying it by 4.
No? Okay. Well, yes, if we're multiplying it by 4, but let's do it in such a way that everything we're multiplying by 2, not by 4. What will make that A to have 2 as its power and not 1?
Remove the
Remove the word. Go ahead. Go ahead. Remove the word.
square root.
Thank you very much. That's it. So obviously, either the book they're confused or something, or the person who said the question was confused, or it's a typographical error. They went and put 2 when they're not supposed to put 2 for it. So what I'll advise you to do is this: just write down what I put here. Okay. I want to believe that when questions are set properly, there's no way you will not see the answer. There is just no way, not possible. So please just write down what I've given you here. But I believe it's very simple. Why are you removing the 2 now?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, write down what I've written, please, and try to write it clearly so that you will see it, because it's a new topic for you.
Oh, I didn't really leave that much space.
Eh,
But I'll try.
all right now. Okay, you know what? You know what? I will go to the end, go to wherever you have space in your book, and indicate that this is for number 7. You get, then you understand the space that you
I'll
left.
try
Small space,
to I'll
the
try
small space.
to contain this.
No, don't force it in. No, don't force it in. This kind of thing, if you try to force it in, you at the end of the day, you'll not be able to see it down. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Please, don't force it in. You have space in your book. Not as if your book has space. Go to somewhere that you have space. Write it down. That this is for number 7. Nobody is crucifying you because you did not put it in order. No, just write it down. It's your book. Use it well. When you are done, let me know.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm done.
Okay, good. All right. So you can go ahead and wipe everything off. Okay. So did you do number 8?
Let me see. Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
So what does what does not okay, it's a drawing. It's a drawing there.
Only I did.
Huh?
No.
What does number 8 say now?
Express 30 naira as a percentage of 560 naira.
Express 30 naira as a percentage of 60 naira. Okay. So what did you do?
I said I didn't do it.
You didn't do number 8 too. That one is simple now. I think I've explained this number 8 to you before, but you have forgotten. But the question was something on a fraction. Express something as a fraction of another thing. And then I now told you that if they say express this as a percentage of this, that this is what you should do. I told you that day, but you forgot to. Now, when they say express 30 naira as a percentage of 60 naira, just remember this thing I'm about to say. The number that comes after the of you should put that in the denominator. Okay, do it just exactly like as I'm saying it. Anything that comes after the letter, the word of, put it in the denominator because a fraction will be involved. Then the other number that they're saying you should express as a fraction or as a percentage of the other one. You understand? Just put it as the numerator. Then after you are done, if you say percentage, because it's percentage, multiply everything by 100/1. This thing that I've said now, is it coming back to your memory now? Is it coming back to
Yes.
your memory?
Yes.
So if you do that, I'm sure you can see what will happen, right? Zero you can do the zero cancel zero. Anyone you want. 3 in itself is what? 1. 3 in 6 is what?
True.
And 2 in itself is 1. 2 in 100 is what?
50.
Thank you. It's 50. Okay. So the final answer will be what? 50 times 1, which is what? 50. Don't
50.
forget the unit percentage. Can you see how simple it is? I'm done with it. Very
Yes.
simple question.
And I also skip number 9
You also
and
skipped
10.
number 9. Have you written number 8? So that I can go to number
Yes.
9. Okay.
Yes.
Number 9 says,
Which of the following not a perfect square?
oh, Ugo. Don't tell me that you failed, you did not do this question. Perfect square. You don't know what
344.
perfect, hmm? You don't know what perfect square
344.
is. You have forgotten. A perfect square is simply a square of a whole number, period. So if you want, you can call 1 a perfect square because 1 is square of 1. You can call 4 a perfect square because what? 4 is the square of 2. Please take note, I said square, I didn't say square root. You can call 9 a perfect square because 9 is the square of 3. You can call 16 a perfect square because what? 16 is the square of 4. 25 will be the next one. But I cannot continue now, so I'll just put dot 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 so you know that it can continue on and on and on. Now, numbers that are not perfect square are numbers that come in between. Now, of course, I know that you know that this is possible. If you punch your calculator now and ask it for in between 1 and 4, the number that you have are what? 2, 3. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right? Do you know that 2 is the square of a number? If you there's a number that you will multiply and it will give you 2 as its square. Do you know that?
What number is it?
That's a good question. Guess what? I don't remember the number, but I know that the number is 1 point something, 1.1 something. Okay. Now, what I'm just trying to make you see is that the number will definitely not be a whole number. Why? Because 2 is not a perfect square. Does it make sense now?
Yes.
Same thing applies for 3. Same thing applies for 5. Same thing applies for 6. Same thing applies for 7. Same thing applies for 8. Same thing applies for 10. Same thing applies for 11. Same thing applies for 12. Same thing applies for 13. Same thing applies for 14. Same thing applies for 15. Same thing applies for 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
26.
24. Yes, the next one is 26. That's just the rule. It's a very simple thing. So now I believe you can answer the question by yourself, right?
Um, um,
So what are the options? Give me the options. Let's hear the options.
200, 144, 121, 25, 9.
I am now. You already seen the ones that you have mentioned. 25 and 9 are perfect squares. The question said which one is not. So 25 and 9 cannot be the answer. 144 is square of what? Can you remember? 12. Thank you. 121 is square of what? See, this is why you need to know your times table. 121 is square of 11. So the only number there that is not a perfect square is 200. Hmm? You said
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And don't allow anybody, don't allow yourself to mistake having time factors, having numbers. Yeah. having factors for perfect square. No, 200 is 2 times 100, but it doesn't mean that it has a square root. That, you understand what I'm trying to say,
Okay.
right? Uh-huh. So can we go to number 10 now?
The total of a number is 10. What is the number?
The what of a number?
Two said.
You said, okay, did you do number 10? It's a simple question. Did you do it?
Um, um,
You didn't do it.
um,
And we have been doing algebra. All these things are just word problems. I've been doing. Have we not been doing algebra? Hmm? I told you, anytime they tell you that kind of thing, to third of a number, use a letter and represent the number. Eh? Then anytime you see the word is, put equal to. That's all. I've written it down. I've not solved it, though, but at least I'm already halfway there. I'm already halfway there. So what's the next thing I'm going to do? What did you do now? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? The next thing that we're going to do is to change that up to what? Multiplication. What are you doing now? Am I done? Why are you alone? Why are you cleaning what I've written?
I don't. Where is it?
Did I ask
Sorry.
you to clean anything?
Sorry. I don't want
Did I ask you
to.
to clean anything? I'm explaining something. You don't, and you're busy doing something that will distract you. Two over 3 times x equals 10. The x is over 1. So you're looking, you want to know what x is. So the next thing for you to do is to just do your, there are two things you can do. You can just go ahead and multiply the ones on top because nothing can cancel here yet. 2x multiply 2 by x, you put your over 3 at the bottom and you put your equals to 10. You are looking for x. So the first thing you will do is to get rid of the 3 by doing what? Multiplying both sides by 3. And by the time you multiply both sides by 3, this is what will happen. 3 will be here. Then here too will be what? Times 3. The right hand side will be times 3. So this 3 will cancel itself. That's the whole idea. It will disappear, leaving you with 2x equals 10 times 3, which is what? 30. And then the next thing you're not going to do is to divide both sides by what? 2, because 2 is multiplying x, and the opposite of multiplication is division. So when you divide both sides by 2, you now have 30 divided by 2 on the right hand side, which is equal to 15. And the final answer is x equals 15. Write it down quickly. All right. What's the next one? After number 10, 11, did you do it? Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Did you do number 11?
Mm-hmm. Wait, no,
Uh,
no,
but I asked the question now. Did you do number 11 or not?
I did not do
What does
it.
it say? What does 11 say?
Find the simple interest on
What is the question?
600
What is the
naira.
question for number 11?
Find the simple interest
What's the
on
question for
six.
number 11?
Find the simple interest on 600 naira for 5 years at 9% per annum.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Find the
Can
simple
you hear?
interest.
Okay, good. Uh-huh.
Find the simple interest of
What?
600 naira for 5 years at 9% per annum. And the answer is 270 naira.
Good. So why are you saying that you did not do it?
Um,
Huh?
no reason.
Oh, yeah. What's the next? What's the next?
Huh? The next number.
What's the next number? Go.
Selling price minus. Find Mary bought a bag
What's
of
the next?
rice for 9,000 naira and sold it for
Did you do number
6,300
12?
naira. No, what was her percentage growth? I did some part of it. I forgot how to do the percentage part. I forgot how to do the percentage part. Hello. God, bro. Whoa. Mm. Because my child left the meeting. Now I'm going to lock him out. Mm.
Hello, Ugo, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ugo, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Read the number 12 question again. Read the
Mary
number
bought a
12
bag.
question again.
Go sit down. Mary bought a bag of rice for 9,000 naira and sold it for 6,300 naira. What was her percentage loss?
Uh-huh.
And I
Uh-huh.
said, I I
Were
did
you able
not
to
do.
do it?
I only did the loss part. I forgot how to do the
Huh?
percentage.
Were you able to
No, I did half of it.
forgot how to do percentage? I don't understand.
Like I did the lot. I found the lot. Then I now forgot how
Now
to do
doing
the
half of it
percentage.
doesn't amount. It doesn't amount to anything. So what is the loss? What's the loss?
270 naira.
What's the loss first? Huh?
270 naira.
How much? 270 naira. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
What is the cost price from the question? What was the cost price?
9,000.
Eh?
9,000.
9,000 or 5,000? What was the
9,000.
selling price?
6,300.
What was the selling price? Okay, so 9,000
Oh, 2,700.
minus
700.
9,000 minus 2,700, right?
Oh, 9,000 minus 6,300.
Ah, 9,000 minus 6,300.
How much
Uh-huh.
you
And you
raise?
said that you got what? You said that you got
2,000.
what as the answer?
2,700.
3,700. 10 minus 3 is 7. 8 minus. Okay. All right. Yes, it's 2,000. Just wanted to be sure. Now, you've gotten the loss. Can you see this formula that I wrote down here? That is the percentage loss.
Yes,
Did you get see this formula? So
yes,
why is it that you put this formula? Is a very simple formula. All you now need to do is to say 2,700 over what? What was the cost price? The cost price is what? 9,000, isn't it?
yes.
2,700 over 9,000. So if you get half of a question, it's as good as not doing the question because nobody is seeing your working in objective. And this particular question, exam, is objective question all through. So don't think that doing half means that you have done something. No. You understand what I'm trying to say? Or you understand
Yes,
what I'm saying? Hmm? You understand what I'm saying,
yes,
Ugo?
yes.
Hello? Ugo, can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can hear you.
So doing half is not does not really amount to much. So you have to know how to do everything. If not, it's as good as not doing it. Okay. So let's quickly tidy this thing up. Let's tidy this up. Let's cancel what needs to cancel. This zero cancels this zero.
Where? Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I was canceling some things here. This zero cancels this zero. This zero cancels this zero. This third zero for 9,000 cancels one of the zero in 100. Then 9 will go into itself 1. 9 will go into 27. How many times?
3 times.
You're still slow with your multiplication table. Not a good thing. 3 times 10 is 30. So we're left, the answer is going to be 30%. Can you write it down quickly?
D. I skipped number 13.
Okay, when you're done, wipe up the,
I'm done.
wipe off.
What do you mean? Number
Wipe
13.
off, wipe off the screen. Wipe off what I've annotated. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's nothing.
Okay,
This.
number 13. So what does it say?
Find the ratio of boys to girls in a class of 45 pupils is 27. How many girls are there in the class?
Read the question again. Please take it gently this time. Find the ratio of boys to girls. If what?
In a class of 45 pupils is 2:7. 2:7. How many
Okay, I understand. The total number of pupils in the class is 45, right?
Yes.
And then the ratio of boys to girls is what? 2 is to what?
7.
7. They don't ask you how many girls are there, right?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, remember ratio has direction. Since they said boys to girls, that means boys must come first before girls. That's why I wrote it like that. B is to D. So 2 is to 7. So the one for girls is 7. That's the one we're concerned with. So it's very, very simple. If you want to know the number of girls, I mean, this one another easy question. You're going to take the ratio for the girls, the number for the girls, divide it by the total, which is 2 plus 7, 9. When I say total, I mean total ratio, not the total number of pupils. Okay? Then multiply it by the total number of pupils, which is what? 45. I'm sure you can already see the answer coming out now. 9 in itself is 1. 9 in 45 is what?
9:45. 5.
Thank you. 5. So you're now left with 7 times 5, which is what? 35. So that means
What
I can
about
have
the 7?
35. Did you not see me saying 5 times 7, 35? Hmm? Did I not
No,
say
don't
that?
worry.
So that's the number of girls. Of course, you can imply that the number of boys is what? Nobody needs to tell you that one from your you can quickly calculate that one by using subtraction or by even using its ratio. For boys, let's just this is extra.
And
This is
also
just
by
extra work.
addition.
It's subtraction, not by addition, and subtraction.
Ah,
2/9 times what?
10
45. The same way we did
5 is 40.
um
10
yes.
minus 30.
So
10
nine,
minus 35 is 5.
9 in
I'm blah,
5 is 5. 5 times 10.
5 is
So it's same as okay. All right. Are you done writing?
Yes.
Okay. Next question, number 14. Did you do number 14?
Yes. Nana
Yes.
is M years
What
old. How old was she 10 years ago? M minus
good.
10.
Excellent. Nice job. Next question. Next question.
Find the cost of oranges at 5 for 30 naira. 5 divided by I did this one.
Okay,
5
good.
divided by 30. 5 divided by
Yes.
30. 6
The only
times
problem
8.
I have is wait, the only so now the only problem I have is with the way you are saying it. 5 goes for 30 naira, right? You don't know what the question says.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But I mean
So
30.
what I no, thank you. 30 divided by 5. That is what I wanted to hear. 30 divided by 5. So 30 divided by 5 is what?
6.
Okay, next question.
Now
Next,
6 times 8 is 480. B.
okay. Next question.
35% of a number is 70. Find the number.
Did you do that question?
No.
Hmm?
No.
I'm sure you can see that. Something that you can do. Something you can do.
Huh?
You see how easy it is.
What,
Yes,
what do you
something
say?
you can do. I said it's a question you can. It's too easy. 25% of a number. I told you, anytime you see a number, use a less
35.
than represent it. I thought you said 25.
35.
Uh, 35, right?
Uh-huh.
35% of a number is what?
70.
It's what?
70.
70. Uh-huh. Then I ask you what is the number,
30.
right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Nothing. That is. Just look what I'm going to do. Look what I'm going to do. All you just need to do is to make this fraction here simpler. You can do 5 in 35 is 7 before you start doing any other thing. 5 in 100 is 20,
But
right?
where did you get the 5?
I'm just dividing. Just use it and break it down so it's simpler for me. Uh-uh. If 5 not a number I can use, any number that you can use to get the job done, you do it, you use it, right?
Uh-huh.
So say what 35. Use any number you like. So it now looks simpler like this. What I'll now do, you remember how I did that last one that looks like this? So you just multiply the numbers on the top. 7 times x is what? 7x. All over what? 20 equals what? 70. Go please though.
Then
These
I'll
questions that I'm doing, this is the second time I've done 2 of these questions. I don't expect it to come again and tell me in the next question that to skip the question that looks like this. Please, it will be frustrating. Hmm. So what will I do next? What will I do to both sides?
multiply 20 by both sides.
Okay, yeah, that's another way of
20
saying
by
it.
20.
Yeah, Let me even show you something. Thank you. So the 20, the aim is for the 20 to cancel itself, right?
Yes.
So what are we going to do to the both sides now that are left is 7x equals 70 times 20. What are we going to do to both sides?
Multiply both. Divide both sides by.
That's what I want to hear. Divide both sides by what? 7, isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Sorry, let me write that in well. I made a mistake. Sorry about that. Let me.
And the answer is 20.
Done. I'm not done. Oh. The answer is not 20. You want to go and write something that you don't know. Please hold on. I'm not done.
Oh, the answer not 20.
I want to undo my writing so that I hold. It's not 20. Just chill.
Furious. It's not 20.
Just hold on. You'll see the answer very soon. It's not the answer that you should even be worried about. It's the way it is being done. That's what you should get first. Okay. All right. So next thing to do is to say 7x equals what? 70 times 20. And I think we divide both sides by what? Divide both sides by we'll go divide both sides by what?
Yeah.
Divide both sides by what? Factored.
7.
Divide both sides by what? Right? So you can see it already. 7 will cancel itself. Then don't forget when you're dividing here by 7, look at what will happen. Dividing the right hand side by 7, what's happening? Sanity, not enough. Divide both sides by 7. Ugo, can you still hear me? Hmm? Ugo, can you hear me? Hello, Ugo, can you hear me? Your mic is muted though. Ugo, can you hear me? Your mic is muted. Unmute your mic.
Mr. Charles. Sorry, Mr. Charles.
Hello, Mr.
What
Charles.
Mr. Charles, David is saying hi.
Hi, David.
I'm fine, sir.
Good to hear from you.
Good morning, Mr. Charles.
Hi, good morning, 14. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Good. I'm good. How was your summer holiday or summer break?
You are fine. You are fine.
Okay. Welcome. Okay, Ugo, what happened? Everything is wiped off, right?
Yes. But we can continue. 7x
Let's see.
over 7.
Let me see if I can remember.
times
Okay.
70 over times 70 times equals 70 times 20 over
70 times. Mhm. Okay, so 7 will cancel itself. I'm dividing both sides by 7. So 7 in here. Now, please look at what I'm going to do. That's why I said that answer that you gave me that time was wrong. 7 in itself is 1. 7 in 70 is 10. Okay? Can you see why it is not 20? It's going to give you 200, right?
Oh,
You see that?
yes.
Ugo, did you see
And
that?
200. Yes.
Okay.
200 is D.
All right. What's the next number? Did you do it?
Yes. 30 and
That number what?
how many the hour hand of a wall clock move from 6 p.m. to 3 a.m.?
How many what?
Degrees of the clock will the hour hand of a wall clock move from 6 p.m. to 3 a.m.?
Okay, from 6 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Huh?
Ugo, is that what they said? So what did you do for that question? What did you do?
I did, since every 1 hour of the clock is 30 degrees, I did 30 times, and from 6 to 9 is 9 hours. 6 to 3 is 9 hours. I did 30 times 9 to give me 270 degrees. E.
Okay, okay, I like that. Okay. How did you know that each hour is 30 degrees? How did you know?
How fortunate.
Oh, you asked for okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. I have a couple of other ways I could have done that question, but it's fine. If you understand the way Fortune explained it to you, it's okay with me. I don't have any challenge with that. It's fine. I have a couple of other ways I could have done it. Maybe let me just show you. What do you not understand?
No, you didn't explain anything. You just told me
Explain
that.
anything. What do you know?
Just told me that 1 hour 30 degrees.
Ugo, he didn't explain anything.
Yeah, he just told me that 1 hour is 30 degrees.
Okay, I understand. Okay, now, okay, I'll explain his own, and then I'll show you my own. Now, you see the hand of the clock, right? The hour hand.
Sit
If
down
you
and
notice,
listen.
it's
Oh,
just imagine. Are you listening?
yes.
So now the hour hand moves from one number to another as the time changes, isn't it?
Yes.
So what Fortune was simply saying is that that movement covers a particular degree each time the hour hand moves. So for instance, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., as the hour hand moves from 6 and leaves 6 and goes to 7, by the time it hits 7 p.m. exactly, it has covered 30 degrees. Does it make sense?
Yes.
What I want you to be imagining in your mind is that imagine a circle, and the circle has a radius. So I did say diameter, radius, and that radius is changing per time. So that means sometimes the radius is pointing from the center of the circle to 6. Okay. Then at a point, the radius changes, leaves 6 and moves to 7. Do you know that there will be a degree between where the radius was on 6 and where the radius is now at 7? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Ugo, I want you to look at this thing, please. I will really be upset if you don't get this thing because it's a very simple concept. I'm drawing a circle now. Can you see the circle I've drawn?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, imagine that that's the center of the circle. This is where the radius was, busy pointing at 6. 6 is, is straight, direct down, north, south, east, west. So 6 is like south. It's pointing at 6. That's the radius. Now, the same radius, when the time changes to 7 o'clock, the radius is now pointing at 7. Do you understand? Between where the radius was or at 6 and where it is now at 7, what 14 is just telling you is that small angle there is what? 30 what? Degrees. So that is why it now makes sense for you to say, okay, so if for every hour, and the clock is uniform, if for every hour 30 degrees is covered, then it only makes multiply 30 by 9, isn't it?
Yes. Which is exactly what I did.
Good. So now do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, now look, I want you to look at my own method. Look at my own method. My own method is slightly different, but it's still the same concept of a circle. Now, this is the radius again, pointing at 6, right? And but my own is I'm not looking at per hour. The radius goes all the way to what? 3 a.m. and 3 a.m. is pointing in east direction, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, remember that a whole circle, in a circle, right? In a circle, each quarter is 90 degrees. Am I right?
Yes.
So, in other words, I've covered 90 degrees here. I've covered another 90 degrees here. And I've covered another 90 degrees here. When you add that up, you have what? 90 plus 90 plus 90 is what? Or 90 times 270. Okay? So, anyhow you want to see it, I want you to grab that picture. Let it never leave your mind that a circle and a clock have a lot of things in common. Okay? Okay. Shall we move on to the next one now? What's the next number?
Number 18.
Number 18. Good. What does number 18 say?
Find the value of x in 2 bracket x plus 1 equals 4.
Sorry, tell me again. Find the what?
The value of x in 2 bracket x plus 1 equals 4.
Okay. The value of 2 of x in 2x plus 1 equals 4, right? Okay, there's a bracket. Okay. Like this. Put the bracket quickly. Put the bracket for me. Put the bracket for me quickly. My internet is acting up here. I can't annotate for now. Put the bracket for me. Ugo, can you hear me? Hello? Wow. Oh boy. Ugo, can you hear me? Your screen, your mic is mute and your screen stops sharing again. Looks like all that is wiped off. Please share your screen quickly. Unmute your mic and share your screen. Ugo, unmute your mic and share your screen.